Okay. Now, as I said before, here, remove all these things here. Here I have under production, I have all the videos, okay? Actually, let me delete this because this is what I'm gonna be doing with you guys. So I have the footage. Now, I'm gonna go, in this case, to Adobe Premiere. Okay, this is gonna open. Gonna take a while. Okay. Now, new project. I'm gonna name it class 4. The important is where you're gonna save the project. I want to save it in the same place where I have the footage, the sources. Okay, so I'm gonna browser, and in my case is on the desktop, and this is called in-class exercise. So I'm gonna save it there. Okay. This is gonna open Premiere. This is called project window. This is timeline. This is the program window where you're gonna see what you're editing. And this is the source clip where you're gonna see big what is here. So to import, there are more than one way to do the same thing in Adobe. I'm gonna show you one, but there is more than one. So you're gonna click the project panel, Control-I on the keyboard. You have a Mac, you're gonna be using Command-I. So let me go to the desktop. Where was here? In-class exercise. And I go now, you see here is the project, Dynamic Class 4. I go to production, and I'm gonna select all the shots. And that is gonna import the shots. If you want, you can click here, this one, and you can see the image. It's up to you. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the first one, short one here, and I'm gonna drop it here. Okay, that create a sequence. Now, here I have frames and seconds. I want to have only frames. So I'm gonna hold down Control key and I'm gonna click. So now I'm gonna have only frames. If I keep holding Control key and clicking, I have here frames, seconds, minutes, and hour. I'm gonna click again until I have only frames. Okay. Now, this is a 103 frame long. This is the first shot. I can change this name so I don't get confused. I like to work in this form because in this way it's easy to see the sequence. So I'm gonna name it lamp. Okay. Now, if I want to zoom in the timeline, I press the plus sign in the keyboard. If I want to zoom out, I press the minus sign in the keyboard. Okay. Now I'm gonna, since in animation is very little what we do in editing really, so I'm gonna select number 2 because we do most of the editing while we are animating, and I'm gonna select number 3. I have the if I consider this is too slow, that I think so when it's sneezing going down, I can analyze this frame by frame, as you know, with this. Can go back from the beginning. This is the anticipation. One key pose, the other. So maybe I'm gonna remove that one. So for that, I need to zoom in. want to remove from there. So this is a razor tool, so I can cut here. Let me see what is the next one. There and there. So I remove like 3 poses there. Let's see. So I can select the selection tool, so this one. Let me make this smaller. I'll move it here and see how it looks like. I press home. It's going to take me to the beginning. Minus sign. Make it better when I remove that. So Control S to say what I did. And to export to render, I go to File and Export, Media. Here I'm going to select H264, okay, the format. Here, since we're going to be uploading this to YouTube, I'm going to select a preset for YouTube directly, so it's not compressed again and again. So here I'm going to go YouTube 1080p full HD. Okay. And here it's important where I'm going to save my file. So I'm going to say output name, lamp4. You can change the name. I want to make sure that I save it on the desktop, in this case, in class exercise. So I'm going to save it there. And I just click export. And it's going to export this. So I save it. And close this, and should be here. I call it NAMP. Imagine if you add the sounds, it would be much better. Yes, in Premiere, yes. But no, you see for project 3? Yeah. I'm looking for acting right now. So I'm not going to be paying attention to the sound. But if you want, you can, but I'm not going to be grading the sound. Almost sure I'm going to mute the sound to be able to see the key pose in the acting. So let me close this. And I'm going to finish the recording. So here, stop recording. Stop recording.